I look at the game, and the game is completely changing. Not only the NFL, but college football. And some of these new rules I just don't get. And I think college football is so much more interesting to watch, especially with the 1 foot, in to score a touchdown. You need 2 feet in the NFL. I mean, obviously the game is a lot faster. There's a lot more talent in the NFL. When you look at the game as a whole, coming from high school now to college football, what is the differences? What do you like with the new rules, and what do you not like as a college football player?
So we actually just had a presentation today in our team meeting. We had a Big 12 referee in there explaining some of the new rules and stuff that they brought out. And, they're going to next year, they're going to be the uniforms are going to be more like NFL stuff where you can't have any skin showing below the knee. So you're going to have to wear tights or long socks. And then, they couldn't do that this year because there'd just be a shortage of tights and socks and not everybody be able to get them. But the other thing is you got no blocking below the waist on the defensive side of the ball unless you're a D lineman on an initial charge. Offensive line, you can't block below the waist more than 1 yard downfield, and then inside the tackle box, that's the only place you can do it.
Wow.
So no pulling guards can't cut anymore. Stuff like that. It's just I think it's just an injury precaution.
Do you like it? Do you like the new rules?
I'm not a fan of the cover everything below the knees, and I think football's starting to turn into more of a softer game.
Go ahead, say it. Flag football. That's what it is.
I'm just a fan. I ran that triple option high school stuff. So, we're veer type offense and we're low and fast all the time. We get up on the second level, cut a linebacker down. And that's just what I've always known. And I think it's just the world's coming away from that.
So how much have you had to change your practice, your blocking technique as a result of these new rule changes?
Not really as a result of the new rule changes. It's just playing, real football. Coming from high school, I love my head coach, and it's just a different kind of offense. I had to go from this low, hard, fast, like D-line stance coming out in offense to a more traditional, pass pro. I guess I don't really know how to describe it, but my whole view on football changed when I got here. Like I had to completely rewire my brain on how football works. And, Coach Mateos does a great job with everybody in the O-line room. And he really spent time with me teaching me how to do all these new things and, or what to me were new things, but everybody else is just old news. But, he spent a lot of time with me, and he spends a lot of time with all the new guys and everybody else just to help you perfect your craft.
We are talking to Baylor freshman offensive lineman Tate Williams. Last question for me, Tate. You look at your teammates. Obviously, you have 50, 60 different teammates and personalities in that locker room. Is there a story this year that you remember, a funny story that you can come back into? I mean, a great season. You were ranked, 5th or 6th in the whole country. Is there a story that you remember that you could tell us for all the fans to get to know about your teammates and the personality in that Baylor locker room?
Oh, there's a couple I can't share here.
I'm sure.
Man, I don't know, to be honest. No, I can't say that.
And how about this? Has anybody played a prank on any of the coaches in that locker room? I'm one of those prank guys. So I'm one of those guys.
We know.
I'm one of those prank guys. If I was playing on your football team, I'd be the one getting in trouble from the coaches, telling me to pack the helmets, pack everything. It didn't matter if I'm the captain or not. I'm doing something stupid to get myself into trouble.
You'll be the guy that pranks the freshmen by putting bubble wrap in their car.
No, I never did that.
Oh, okay.
Even when I played football in high school, I was never the one. Actually, people tried to prank on me, and I was the one fighting the whole football team. So But I was always the prankster on my hockey team. I always did something. I would tie people's socks together. I took their obviously their cups, and I took somebody's cup and I took the cup out so he couldn't find the cup, so he played without a cup in a game. So I was one of those guys that would do that, and I would take the cup and I put it in somebody else's pants, and they would find it while they were playing in the game. When they
Man, nobody even plays with a cup anymore.
oh, that's not good. That's not good. Nobody on your team plays with a cup?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, were they nuts?
I don't think anybody in general does.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's news. So I know what I got to do when I want somebody's pissing me off on the field. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get in the middle of that pack of people and I'm gonna start driving my fist in there.
So you'll be the football version of Draymond Green.
They'll know me as the what do they call it? The enforcer.
Yeah, you'll enforce, all right.
The fist enforcer. They'll know what it means when when they feel it on the field.
We'll just call it the football version of Draymond Green.
Oh God! But we really appreciate you, man. I know you're busy. I know you're practicing. How is it over there? Is it hot?
Oh my gosh, it's hot, humid, anything you can think of. I think today it got up to 100, 101.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think humidity probably close to 50%. I mean, it's just muggy.
I give you credit, man. You're a big guy. What are you, 6'6", 340 pounds, right? Am I right? 330 pounds?
I'm 6'5", 300.
300 pounds. Oh, well, you're going to be at one point or another. If you want to play in the NFL, you're going to have to put some weight on. So you know that.
Oh yeah.
And you're young still. You're 18 years old. You have time to grow. You're a big dude, and we're going to be rooting for you. We're going to definitely get you on, and a lot quicker from 2 years. I mean, seriously. But we really appreciate your time, man. And I know, like I said, congratulations on buying the house. That's a sensational story for an 18-year-old kid going to college to buy a house. It's really cool. It really is.
Yes, sir.
Tell the fans how they can find you on social media.
Instagram is Tate.Williams_79, and then my Twitter is just TateWilliams79.
Well, I'll be rooting for you, man, and hopefully we can see you on the field this year and doing your thing, man, because you deserve it. Shout out to your friend's hat company, Double B Hat Company. Double B Hat Company. We'll definitely promote it. Send us all the information. We'll promote it. And again, we really appreciate you joining us, Tate.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Tate Williams, ladies and gentlemen, Baylor offensive lineman. This kid's going to be a star. I really like this kid. He's got
already a homeowner, and it seems like a future personal marketer, from what it seems like.
He's going to be marketing with us, man. I mean, like, seriously. I listen. Any kid at 18 years old that buys a house only tells you the entrepreneur person that he is, and he's smart. He's not stupid. Obviously, going out there, why would he pay $900 for rent when he can buy his own house and people pay his bills? So he sits there pretty with a big, beautiful house, and when he graduates from school, if he's married to a girl or engaged to a girl, football, NFL or no NFL, he's got himself a house. So that's an investment. Good job, man. Smart kid. So
absolutely.
You don't have a house. I don't have a house. I mean, seriously. What are you sitting there, Speedy?
I thought you were talking to him.
I'm talking to you. He's sitting over there. He's just chilling, man.
Oh yeah, well yeah. We're congratulating him on his
talking to you.
on his new house, and definitely a lot of great deals.
A lot of great deals. I mean, houses are going up now. He probably got his house at the perfect time.
Yep.
I mean, seriously.
Smart timing there.
Obviously, Christy Williams. What is this? What does she post?
Constellation and a bunch of stars.
That's my mother.
That's who?
That's my mom.
Oh,
there
you go.
Up?
What's up, Christy? How are you? I'll tell you this, man. For a kid that is not only supported by his family, but is supported by everybody. There's a lot of people coming in and out of this Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube. We really, it shows you who you are as a person and how many people really do love you. And like I said, for a kid your age to do the things that you have done so far, it's such an early time of your life. It's unbelievable, the person and that you're growing into, and as a man. And I'm sure your mother's very proud of you, as well as we are. This is the second time you've been on the show. I said I'm 40 years old. I don't even own a house yet, and you're 18 years old and you own a house. Maybe you'll buy another house, and then you'll own a couple of houses, and you'll be a multimillionaire in no time. You won't even need the NFL. How's that sound?
Well, I'd like the opportunity to play. Just say I did it.
Your mother says she's pretty proud of you.
Yep. I'm just reading some of the more comments. John Michael Parker says, house is cheaper than some of the tractors.
Oh, no question.
John Parker. What's going on, John?
And then Shelly Braden Dickens. Awesome job, Tate. So proud of you.
Look at you, man. You have a girlfriend, by the way?
I don't.
Oh, but you will. You will, man. I'll tell you why. Because girls like entrepreneurs, girls like smart guys, and girls like guys that don't hold back on their feelings. And you don't look like a guy that does that. So that's a plus. I mean, I hold back on my feelings. That's why I fight with my girlfriend every single day. So there you go.
I found girls like football players too.
They do, especially big football players that protect the quarterback. Well, obviously, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one younger sister.
And how big is your father, by the way? Because you're 6'5", 300 pounds.
So my dad's he's probably 6'1". He threw shot and disc at Angelo State, threw at Texas Tech for a while. He won nationals at Angelo State, and then my mom was a shot, disc, and hammer thrower there.
Ooh, track and field.
Sorry, my dad didn't throw discus in college. He threw shot and hammer.
Oh.
And then on my mom's side, her dad is 6'5", and he threw shot and played football at North Texas, and then went over to Howard Payne and played or threw shot, and then he continued to power lift on, I guess, a semi-pro, maybe professional circuit for a while. And then I guess his dad actually played for the White Sox. He's a pitcher for him for a while.
Look at that! So you got a very athletic background, so that's good, man. But a guy that's 6'5", 300 pounds, probably runs a 40. I'm going to predict you probably running in 5 flat, 4'8". Right? 4'8".
Nice.
Jeez, man. Mekhi Beckham ran in 5. I mean, and they were bragging about this. This guy runs it in 4'8". It's amazing how athletic these kids are turning out to be. I mean, it's ridiculous. A 300-pound lineman running a 40 and 4'8". I mean, there are wide receivers that barely can run it that. I mean, but I don't know. I'm a little lost with the athletic ability you guys have now. I mean, I was 40. I'm 40, like I said. When I was a top-ranked hockey player growing up in high school, and I was fast. I was a fast skater, but I wasn't 300 pounds. I mean, I graduated at like 130, 140 pounds. I mean, you graduated.
I was going to say I got to Baylor. I was 260.
Yeah,
and I've put on about 40 pounds since I got here.
That's fantastic.
So now your goal is you have to beat the 4.86 combine of Tristan Wirfs at his combine.
I think you could. I mean, he's running in at 4'8".
4'8", yep.
I mean,
it's 4'8" something. It's not.
Yeah, but you're 18. You're not even. You haven't even hit your stride yet. So that's the crazy thing that you could probably. Who knows? I could see you 2 years from now if you want to run the combine. You could probably run in a 4.7 or 4.6. I mean, I'm not surprised because we saw what's his name again, Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Run it. I mean, this is a defensive lineman. It's 320, 330 pounds.
320 pounds.
What are you running at 4.5?
It was 4.72 or something like that. It was insane.
I mean, it's insane. I mean, you can move for an offensive lineman. So that's crazy. Really,
by the way, another comment from your mother. We're pretty proud of him, and girls love his dog Chico as well.
Look at you.
And Carl says Speedy could run a sub 5.40 if finger foods were involved.
He's probably right.
I don't know, Carl. I've never done a 40-yard test, so I could not tell you that.
That's pretty funny, actually. But again, we really appreciate you joining us, man, and good luck. We'll talk to you soon. We'll stay in touch with you, and keep doing what you're doing, man. A young kid like you deserves all the credit in the world. And like I said, I'm not your parent. You're a friend of the show, and I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, sir. I sure appreciate it.